Hey everybody. So this is just an overview on how we are going to create an email campaign and send out an email template that was created. I'm probably going to talk to you like you're dumb. I know you're not dumb, but I'm not sure everyone's comfortability with this yet. So I'm going to go slow and I'm going to explain things that you probably already know. So forgive me on that. So the first part of this is a little bit tedious. It's going to feel a little bit overwhelming, but it doesn't take that long. And as soon as you're done with that part of it, it's going to become a lot easier. So here you see I'm on my homepage in Salesforce. You're just going to want to go into we're going to be creating an email campaign, which is essentially just a group of contacts that you want to send a list email to. A list email is essentially an email template, meaning the CLAIR tip card push template that I created for you that you guys already saw. So, email campaign, group of contacts you want to send something to. So as you see here, if I click on email campaigns, which for me it's at the top here because I use it a lot, if it's not at the top for you, simply click over here on these 9 little buttons and just start typing it in and it'll show up for you. Okay, so you go into email campaign and you're going to have all your email campaigns that you've used so far. But the one I created was Clear Tip Card Push. You're going to have to create this now. You don't have that yet. So the way I created this was first I looked up my contacts. So click on contacts again. If it's not up here, just search contacts in your little 9-button thing, contacts, and it'll be right there. So now you pull up your contacts, it'll default to recently viewed. If you go down through this drop down menu, you want to scroll and scroll and scroll until you find something that says specify contacts with email addresses active. So this means these are people that are actively specifying you and they have an email address that works pretty much, meaning they haven't left the company most likely, or there hasn't been bounce back since the last time Salesforce automatically sent emails. So when you get this opened, just scroll down because it's going to show you 50 at a time. So just keep scrolling down until it kind of stops you. So for me, I end up having 244, I believe. Yeah. So once I get to the bottom and I keep trying to scroll down, as you can see, it's not letting me. So that means I know that this is everybody on my list. So luckily, the easiest thing to do is just click this top square up here. It's going to click all of your contacts. So see, this is the account name, the contact name, their email. It's going to select all of them, and then you're going to be able to say add to email campaign. Once you click that, it's going to ask you the name of your email campaign. Because you haven't made one yet for this CLAIR campaign, you're going to just create a new one. So for this purpose, this isn't looking the way I want it to. Yeah. Okay. So when you click in this field for email campaign, you're going to see whatever email campaigns you've already done in the past. Since you have not created CLAIR yet, it's not going to show up here. So you're going to click new email campaign. That's going to pull up another box, and don't freak out. The only field that you're going to need to fill in is this top one. So for all intents and purposes, I would just put CLAIR tip card, whatever. CLAIR tip card is plenty, whatever you want to name it. But just tell yourself what it is, and then you press save. So now all of these people are going to be added to that campaign. Unfortunately, this list is also going to include furniture dealers, and they don't care about our wall covering. So it gets a little bit more complicated from here, but you're halfway there. Okay, so you've done that. Now, before we go into it and clean it up, to cross-reference a little bit more, I'd like you to click accounts. This should all be at the top for you. I think accounts everybody has. So click accounts. It'll default to recently viewed. And then my suggestion is my ABC specifiers. Once you have that up, it usually defaults to alphabetical order of your account name. If you want to open another tab, and so let's say I click on another tab and I go into email campaigns, you're going to see the one you just created at the top. So let's say you named it Clear Tip Card Push. You're going to open that up and you're going to see this. So this is telling you who is going to get any of the emails you sent within this group. I have 188 contacts in this group, 188 designers. So if you click on View All right here below the little blue circle, now you have everybody in this email campaign. And it's going to be automatically sorted by account in alphabetical order. So now you can cross compare your ABC accounts with this email campaign. And that's just going to help you understand that all of your ABC accounts are on here. And you can look through and make sure that everybody is relevant, that you want this to be sent. So for example, if you're in email campaigns within the Clear Tip Card Push and you go down this list after pressing view, you might notice something like furniture dealers. So let's pretend IA, it obviously is not a furniture dealer. Let's pretend. If that is a furniture dealer you see, all you have to do is click over here, highlight all the ones that belong to a furniture dealer, and then press remove. That's going to take them off this list. They will not get the email we're about to send. So you just want to thumb through this list and make sure all these people make sense to send a Claire tip card push to. Once you cross compare to your ABC specifiers, you get rid of any contractors or furniture dealers or anybody that wouldn't care about this, and you have a nice tight list, you're ready to send your email. So let's go back to the page. So this is just the page that's an email campaign, Claire tip card push. The only thing that was different was I pressed view all to see the list, but this is what it's going to look like if you click this email campaign. Now this says send list email. Send list email, to remind you, is basically sending an email template or an email in general. You're going to click that once you're ready to send. And like I said, the complicated part is over. Getting everybody grouped into your email campaign is going to be the hardest part. Once you're ready to send the email, you are going to click, I already clicked it, but let me just do it again for you, send list email. So as you can see, if you've never done this before, the recipients are the ones from this email campaign, my Claire tip card push, from me. So whoever's watching this, it should say from you. And then everything else is blank. If you go into the body, the content of your email, and just scroll down at the bottom, you're going to see these three symbols. The middle symbol is what you want to click. That's insert, create, or update template. If you click that, I see a list of recently used templates that might not show up for you or might not include the Claire tip card push. In fact, it definitely won't include the Claire tip card push. So what you're going to want to click once you click that button is insert a template. Once you click that, this page will come up, and the most important thing to do is look at template folders right here. Look at all these different template folders. We're all going to have different stuff, but you're going to look for Mark's Region Share. Mark's Region Share is a folder that we all share now. So according to Salesforce, you should click that and see this one template within this folder, Claire Tip Card Push V3 Clone. Just make sure this is what you're seeing. Double check it's Claire Tip Card Push V3 version 3 Clone. You're going to click that and it's going to be inserted into your email. Not only will the body of the text be inserted in, but also even the subject line, so you don't have to worry about anything. The one last step you have to do before clicking send is here. I highlighted it in red and bolded it that we're going to highlight the blue text, click the link button, and insert your MediaFly link, and then delete the red text. So before we highlight the blue text, you're going to go into your MediaFly, You're going to click wall covering. You're going to click CLAIR. You're going to find the CLAIR VSP, and you're going to click share item. When you click share item, it's going to say get the link, and the link is going to copy to your clipboard. I'm pretty sure all of you know how to do that by now. If not, please let me know. But again, you're just going to go to Mediafly, you're going to go to wall covering, go to CLAIR, find the VSP for CLAIR, and get the link to that copied. So now you're ready to paste. So you're going to highlight the blue right here. This is the link button, this little thing right here. You're going to click that, and you're going to see this pop up. Now all you have to do is backspace, backspace, backspace that. You don't want that there. And paste your link that you copied from Mediafly. It should look something like this. Assetsmediafly.com and then a weird code. And that's what you're going to save. So once you save that, this link is now going to be connected to your Mediafly. So you're going to get alerts via email when anybody clicks on that link, and it's going to be tied to your account. So that's perfect. Now all you need to do is highlight the red text and delete, and it should look like this. So, hi, first name, tells you why we're sending this email pretty much. We launched it during COVID. It might not be in your library. And then this link is going to send you to your Mediafly slideshow that we just created. This second link you don't have to do anything with because it's just going to send you to the CLAIR page on our website. This image, if they want to click on it, is going to send them to the CLAIR lookbook. This image, if they want to click on it, is already linked to a color sorted CLAIR lookbook, not a lookbook, but a page where I created all the teals and greens and off-whites to kind of come together. So if they love this, then they can see all the offerings from CLAIR in this color story. Same story with this. This is going to be the lookbook and this is going to be the color story. If they click order tip cards, that is going to prompt them to email you. It's going to say to, for example, Edna. It's going to have the subject line, tip cards, please. And they can write in the body, hey, thank you for sending this. I'd love a set of tip cards, whatever they want to write. They might not even write anything in the body. Who knows? Same thing with samples. If they click that link, it'll auto-populate to an email that they're going to send to you. And it'll say, CLAIR samples, please. So you'll know exactly when you get those two emails what this is, where that was prompted from. And it would be this. At the end, thank you. It's going to put your first name and last name and all your contact info. That's automatic, so you don't have to do anything to this. So like I said, as a recap, this is pretty much done. The only thing you have to do after plopping it in is making sure that your Mediafly link is hyperlinked to that, and then the red text is gone. Once you do that, you will be all set to go. So if you click the review button up here, like the content is this, just so you can see, if you click any of your contacts over here, like let's say I'm clicking Allison Seal, you can see, hi Allison, this is exactly what the email is going to look like to her. From Haley, if I click Alyssa Horn, hi Alyssa, same thing, from Haley. And so you're ready to go. So all you need to do from here is click send and it's done. You will immediately get some bounce backs from people that might be out of town or traveling and have automatic responses. Some people that opt out of commercial messages or commercial emails. That is something we can talk about on Monday during our sales call, how to handle that. But either way, most of them should go through and hopefully you will start getting requests for samples and or tip cards. If you have any questions, I know this is a lot. I know there's a lot of steps. Let me know. I'm happy to do one-on-ones and walk anybody through this. But hopefully this was a clear understanding of how to set this all up and use the template. And again, once you do this a couple times, once or twice, you are going to totally get it. I was once where you were at and I was like, what's a list email? What's an email campaign? What's a template? Like it'll make a lot more sense after you try it out. So, okay. Well, thank you and let me know if you need help.